Hi, I'm Cheryl Cran, leadership expert. Today the video is going to be about 3 things that keep CEOs up at night. There are 3 distinct things that are troubling CEOs right now in these difficult and challenging times. Number 1, finding and keeping good people. I'll tell you more about that one in a moment. Number 2, innovation, the speed of innovation. How fast can they innovate to grow? And number 3, do they have the right technologies and the people to man those technologies in place in order to achieve the innovation and the growth? Let's look at number 1. Finding and keeping good people. One of the agricultural clients I work with, this is a huge challenge. In some of their markets, they're finding that oil and gas is actually taking their best people, offering them more money, and basically poaching them or taking them. Now, the industries that have gotten very competitive with talent right now are oil and gas, agriculture, the trucking and transportation industries. Part of the reason for that is the personality traits of the people who would work in those industries are all very similar. So somebody who might work in agriculture would be suited to oil and gas, or oil and gas to transportation and trucking. I give that as an example because they're experiencing now what most other industries will experience in the next 5 years, if not sooner. Now here's the deal. Finding people is one piece of the puzzle. You can go to the colleges and do recruitment fairs. You can do all these things that many very effective HR departments do. However, in the end, in my opinion, it's the keeping people that is the biggest crucial, I would say, fear for CEOs, because once they get good people, what do they do to hang on to them? And it's really not about generations anymore. It's really about what systems are in place that appeal to everyone, that makes them want to stay. As a leadership consultant, I can tell you right now that people don't leave their jobs, they leave their leaders. So if you're having a challenge right now in your organization, or if you're a CEO watching this, you know that finding people is one piece of the puzzle. Keeping them is a leadership issue. The solution to that is having leaders who lead at the highest level possible with the highest skill set possible. I have worked with many organizations where the leaders are actually the problem as to why they can't retain and hang on to their talented people. So this is something that CEOs know is a situation, they know it's a challenge, and they're really looking at deeply now as something that they can begin building a process around, and also look at bringing experts in to help them with the key areas of finding and keeping good people. The second issue, innovation for growth. Innovation has a different meaning to different departments. If you're an engineer, you probably would see innovation as a process. You might even have a flow chart that says, you know, here's the start, here's the step-by-step process, and we end up with an innovative concept or idea. However, if you're in sales, you might see innovation as something that quickly speeds up your sales cycle. And if you're in retail, or if you're in the head office sector, you might see innovation as moving something forward for the rest of the organization. The interesting thing that innovation is, though, across the board, is it is about creating new. It is about creating growth. It is about creating value for our clients and our buyers. So innovation is keeping CEOs up at night because they're going, how are we doing compared to our competitors with our innovation? How are we meeting the needs of our clients through innovation? And how are we innovating with how we keep our people, which I mentioned as item number 1. Now, third one that's keeping CEOs up at night is technology and level of adaptation to technology. And what's interesting about this is that technology is going so fast right now. One of my clients said that the bureaucracy that they face is that originally they were mandated to use a certain type of technology, and with the innovations of iPad and iPhone, many employees are actually preferring their own devices over the company-provided technology. So this is causing a lot of headaches for IT departments, because they're going, we don't know how to manage the security issues around people who have thousands and thousands of apps on their iPads and iPhones or Androids or whatever their device is. The reason this is keeping CEOs up at night is a number of things. Number 1, privacy. Really concerned about how this affects privacy and security, 2 very important issues for organizations right now. But the other piece is, if they're looking at finding and keeping good people, technology is actually part of that solution, as is technology part of the solution of innovation, because you cannot innovate unless you're using the latest technologies. There you go. Those are the 3 things keeping CEOs up at night. If you'd like more information on how I can help you solve some of these challenges, please visit my website, CherylCran.com. When you go there on the homepage, you can text me and receive a free audio, or you can join my newsletter list. I look forward to connecting with you there.